So, welcome guys to my Bangkok Street Food tour. This was my first stop on the tour, not one of the typical markets really raved about by tourists and YouTubers. I found this market because it was close to my hotel and I really just wanted some lunch. And as you can see, there were a lot of options to choose from. The first place I wanted to eat at was this curry spot, and as you can see, I tried to ask her if I could try it, but I really need to learn Thai because she did not know what I meant at all. So I just went with the first suggestion that she gave me, which was the chicken curry.
Chicken, lots of vegetables, yeah. So this is 40 baht, and then you can add as many vegetables as you want.
And I love, love, love vegetables. Oh my god. So first thing I did was grab some basil because, well, I don't really know why I grabbed basil, but I just love the flavor, so I decided to get some. Some of the vegetables, like this one I just grabbed, I think it's pickled something. I'm not sure what vegetable it is, and I'm pretty sure even if I saw a picture of the vegetable, I would not know the name. But then I also got some green beans and of course some spice to top it all off. Especially with the basil. Basil again is different here than in the States or like in Italy. And I love this. I don't know what the vegetables are called, but they put it in a lot of curry, a lot of soup here in Thailand. And it's delicious. Really great curry. Yeah, but I think next time I have to ask for like a half portion because I can't eat all of this. And then eat more from later.
Because after this, I'm gonna go somewhere else and try something else. But I have to start asking for half portions. There's way too much food.
So I feel like my phone's like definitely on its way out because it keeps on like skipping the first like 2 seconds of any audio I record. But basically this is me going on about the chicken and how tender it is. It's amazing, and it's something that I found really common in countries like Thailand or Colombia or even Mexico. They know how to serve chicken. I don't know why in the States we always serve chicken and it's not tender. Like, what's up with that? Somebody please explain to me why. And let me just make a disclaimer, okay? I would say some people, usually people of color, know how to cook chicken, okay? That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I think like my point is that consistently, if I go to Colombia or Mexico, I know the chicken is gonna be tender. In the States, it's a hit or miss.
Y'all, I just found a 20 baht store, which is basically the equivalent of the dollar store. I'm gonna go see what they have and see if they have anything that I could use.
Right across from the curry place, I found a store that was equivalent to a dollar store in the States.
I'm not going back to school. Do we have like toiletries? They have to have toiletry bags. I really want to get like a really good organized toiletry bag because mine is a hot mess. Is this? Oh, that's cute. It's a little fanny pack. Okay.
I just want to apologize for the dirty screen. I'm definitely cleaning that. That's a lot better. Thank you. Okay, so
I don't think any of those bags are for toiletries unless
I continue to look for this toiletry bag, but a lot of the stuff was just not it.
Let's see, maybe if I find the bathroom stuff. Oh, maybe this is toiletries. Nah. Look, if I find the bathroom stuff, then I can find a toiletry bag. Oh, isn't that cute? That's cute. Pretty sure they don't like sound really good, but I'm sure, oh, they look adorable. Okay, let's see, toiletry bag. Oh, okay, I see travel stuff. Maybe this is a toiletry bag. Oh, it is. What is this? Oh, dude, that's like $3. Okay, cool. So I think I'm gonna get this. I wish they had a different color for the toiletry bag, but I'm gonna come back. I would like a bigger one. Yeah, definitely. Okay, look, here's combs. They have to have bathroom bags. Is that the only? That might be the only one. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Oh, what? A fish rice paddle. Yo, if I lived here, I would be collecting all of this junk. Oh my god. This is dope. Okay, I'm going. Move that. Oh my god, are these sticky notes? The memo pad. No, are they sticky? Hold on. I would totally get one. Oh, there's literally no one here.
And since there was no one there to even purchase anything, I just left and decided to explore more of the market. Now, a lot of these markets are a really great mix of food and just general shopping. So really whatever you need, you can get at these markets, which I think is amazing because you don't really have to go anywhere else. It's all there. You guys, this is the original Walmart. So I went around, but honestly, my belly was so full of food that I couldn't even eat anything else. I don't know what happened to my stomach. I feel like when I was younger, I could definitely eat like 4 or 5 of those like curry plates. But now one of them is enough, apparently. So, and y'all know I don't do pork, so I moved on. These are amazing. So I'm pretty sure that they dip these in some kind of perfume. When I first saw them, I have to admit, I was a sucker and I was like, oh my god, like these are the best smelling flowers ever. But again, they definitely soak them in perfume, but they smell amazing. I think it was one of the most beautiful floral scents I had ever smelled in my life, and I wanted to buy some, but then I think this lady who was trying to buy all of them told me it was 300 baht for one, and I was like, hell no. I found another place that I was able to buy them, and these little things are about 20 baht each. They really just last about 2 days, maybe 3 days if you really hold on to it, but I think it was just worth it for the smell. I loved the aroma that they gave. The second time I found these little candies and I really want to try them, but every time I see them it's like 50 baht for the whole thing. You know, really I should just buy one and just, I guess, share with people. This drink, okay, so I found this drink on my way out of the market and it's a peach lemon soda, and it's, oh my god, this was, I think to this day, this was my favorite drink that I've had here in Thailand. So refreshing, delicious, amazing, and the sour level was like the perfect amount of sour and perfect amount of sweets, and I'm obsessed.
And sparkling water, and it's in a sour. It's really good. You really want to get here early because a lot of the stuff, like there's a bakery and stuff that was completely out by the time I got here at 1 o'clock. So just keep that in mind if you want to come out here. But I did get some clothes. It was a little expensive, but I think it was worth it. It was completely worth it because it was just a very beautiful piece that I'll show y'all later. I'm really excited about it. It looks really, really cute. I found another market right across the street, so I'm gonna go right there. But I found bao buns, which I think I'm gonna check out because I would love a taro one right now. It's pretty good. I'm an acquired taste now because good stuff.
So after getting my bao bun, I headed over to the market. So this, I don't know why, but this just caught my eye as I was looking through the market. And I think it really is just chives and then maybe mochi. I'm not really sure what is surrounding it, but I'm assuming it's mochi. I'm not really sure. Anyway, this was delicious, and I had never seen this before in Bangkok or even in Phuket. And I think this is what makes the Bangkok street food so special, is they really use anything, and really anybody can have a street food stand. Maybe this guy has a connection and has all of these chives and was like, hey, I'm gonna make something out of the chives that I have, you know. So I really feel like this contributes to the high diversity of different foods that they have here because the people are so resourceful. After that snack, I headed over to this little food stand because there's a lot of people eating here, and usually when I see a lot of people, I assume the food's gonna be pretty good, right? So what I liked about this stand is that it automatically came with some tea, and here is the soup that I got. I got the crab soup with dumplings, and I was super excited to try it. So after putting all of my fixings on top, I proceeded to eat the noodles, and it was pretty good. It was okay. I think the broth definitely needed a lot more flavor. Yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to somebody, but it was pretty good, you know, just to have some food. So that soup, I really didn't finish it. Again, it was okay. But then as I was walking, I saw that these guys had this dish with chicken and green beans and it just looked delicious. So I had to stop by this place and try it. But the thing was, I didn't know what the name was and it was hard for me to communicate that I wanted it. So one thing that I've just done a lot here in Thailand is I'll just like point to what somebody else is eating and say, hey, I want this, and then they'll get it for me. And a lot of these places actually pre-cook some of the meals, so they'll just heat it up for you in a pan if they have a pan, or if you take it to go, they'll put it in a little box for you so you can heat it up at home. But I finally was able to figure out how to get this dish with the one with the green beans and the chicken, and I was finally able to get it. And it was delicious. But one thing I have noticed in Thailand is that they usually give women a smaller portion, which I don't really like that much. But okay, I will say this though, I was pretty full, so I probably wouldn't have been able to eat more of this, but I still would have liked a bigger portion. So after I was done with that, I proceeded to go ahead and look at some more of the market. Honestly, at this point, I was so full that I was probably not going to buy anything else. But I still wanted to see what some of the vendors had, just in case I wanted to come back another time. So after eating all of that street food, I wanted to walk it off and just go to the mall just to see what they had and do, not really shopping, but just some window shopping. But honestly, I'm going to have another video specifically about shopping in Bangkok later. So here is a quick snippet of some of the things that I saw in the mall. After the walk, I decided to get a berry smoothie, and this was so delicious. And then after this, I actually headed back to my place. I don't really know what ended up happening that day, but at night I decided to go to a street food stand right next to my hotel, and they gave me one of my favorite dishes to date. To this day, I think this is my favorite soup in Thailand. It's the Northeastern soup. If you saw my previous video for Ho Chi Minh City, this is actually the same soup that I had ordered at the Thai restaurant when I was there. And I actually got this soup by accident. I just asked the cook, hey, I just want to have a soup with chicken. And that's what she suggested. I didn't know what the name of it was, but that's what she gave me. It's so good. It's a Northeastern Thai soup, and it's just full of flavor and herbs. So the next morning, I was on my way to see a friend when I walked past this little stand that was selling the soup. Now, the soup was actually recommended for me to try by some other traveler friends of mine who said it was some of their favorite soups. So I decided to go and try it. I didn't really realize till after I was eating it that the meat in there is actually chicken gizzards, but it honestly wasn't that bad. Some of it I was kind of like, I have to admit, I left it in the soup. I didn't eat it because I tried it once and I was like, nah, this doesn't feel right. But it was a really, really, really delicious soup, and I just loved that it was literally on the way to the train station. So y'all, I'm gonna be honest, this was not the end of my street food tour in Bangkok, but this video has gotten pretty long already, so I think I'm gonna end it here and give you a little sneak peek at the next destination, which is Chatu Shack, one of the biggest markets in Bangkok. And if it's one of the biggest markets in Bangkok, then you know it's gonna have some of the best street food. So I will see you guys next week on my next video about street food in Bangkok. See y'all later. Peace.